alternative to Valentine's Day, NXT Vengeance Day, is this Sunday. And for everybody else who isn't coupled up and going on their little soirees and their dates and getting all cute and everything like that, we're going to be watching wrestling. We're going to be watching the alternative. And while I am single and I want to boo very badly, we're going to get to this wrestling, y'all. We're going to get down to the nitty gritty. These are my NXT Takeover Vengeance Day predictions. First off, we do have the finals of the first ever Women's Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. We got the team of Raquel Gonzalez and Dakota Kai against Shotzi Blackheart and Ember Moon. This is probably the hardest match on the card to predict, mainly because I believe that WWE is fiending at the idea of Raquel and Nia going up against each other in some capacity at some point, but I don't think it'll come very soon. A couple of factors just played into why I'm picking Shotzi Blackheart and Ember Moon to win. One, Shayna and Nia are the tag team champions right now, and I don't think having two heel teams kind of go up against each other would be a really good clash of styles or fit in any way. And also, we've seen with the men's Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic, the list of just oddball and just like not actual teams, but they come together as a team winners. The Finn Balor and Samoa Joe, Matt Riddle and Pete Dunne, just to name a few. So I definitely think that Shotzi and Ember do fit that bill. They definitely deserve their due, and I think they'll be coming out on top this Sunday. Raquel probably won't be pinned, so probably Dakota will take that decision, but I'm definitely picking Shotzi and Ember to go ahead and win the first ever Women's Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. Next up, we're going to talk about the men's Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. We got the team of MSK versus the Grizzled Young Veterans. I am picking the GYV for this. I definitely think that they are going to come out on top. You don't put the team that's been doing particularly well these past 2 years in NXT in the finals of the Tag Team Classic twice and have them lose both times. It doesn't make sense. They definitely have deserved their shot at the NXT Tag Team titles because they've been doing this since they become a team. They won the titles over in the UK as well, so it's only right that they come here and try to win them as well. MSK is a young team, new to NXT, so they'll definitely bounce back from the loss. I expect them to, of course, win the tag team titles at some point and be one of the premier teams in NXT, but this is GYV's time, and I'm loving the idea of just them and the Brits and Danny Burch and Orny Logan just going up against each other. I would love to see that, loving to see that. So I'm gonna go with the Grizzled Young Veterans on this one. Next up, we got a singles match for the NXT North American Championship. We got the champion Johnny Gargano versus Kushida. Honestly, in this feud, it's been a really weird build, but Kushida has pretty much come out on top throughout this entire feud. I don't remember Gargano getting the upper hand at any point in this feud. I thought this was going to come this Wednesday on NXT, but Kushida and Lumis got the upper hand and stuff like that. So Kushida's pretty much been on top this entire time. I don't think it'll happen this Sunday. I think Johnny Gargano will retain the North American Championship. He's honestly grown so much into his own as a goofy heel, very reminiscent of kind of early 2000s Kurt Angle to me, and he's just really coming to his own of that. I think it's the wrong time to really take the title off of him in some capacity, because I definitely think he's got more to do with it, especially if he's staying in NXT. Definitely give him something to do, and I think the way is on their way to just skyrocketing to the top of NXT as well. So keep the title on Gargano. I definitely think that he will retain this Sunday, and Kushida will eventually bounce back, hopefully. Please don't ruin Kushida. Please don't ruin Kushida, please. Picking Gargano, yeah. Next up, we do have the triple threat match for the NXT Women's Championship. We got the champion Io Shirai versus Mercedes Martinez and Toni Storm. This one is really hard to predict as well, I think, but I do believe in Io Shirai. I think this is the wrong time to take the title off of her. I feel like she has so much more to do as champion, and honestly, taking the title off of her in this triple threat match, whether she is pinned or not, will be a very big disservice, especially considering she won the title in a triple threat match. I definitely think it would be the wrong way, in my opinion, to take it off of her in a triple threat match. While Mercedes Martinez, she's kind of a late add, I don't see her really doing much in the title scene after this. But Toni Storm, I expect her to be NXT Women's Champion someday. I just don't think it's tonight. I definitely think Io has more mileage. She's the best women's wrestler in the world, and I think the eventual Io Shirai Raquel Gonzalez matchup is money, and I definitely think that they're saving for that. So I'm gonna go ahead with Io Shirai on this one, and we'll definitely see. I'm looking forward to this match a lot, but yeah, going with Io Shirai. And last up and finally for the NXT Championship, we got the champion Finn Balor versus Peter Dunne. This is probably the match I'm most confident about on the card. I firmly believe that Finn Balor will retain his championship, while Pete Dunne is definitely earned this match. I don't know how you earn a match by losing a number one contenders match. It just missed me. But he's worked his way up to this match. I like that they've kind of paired it as like a who's the new European king of wrestling. I kind of like that idea about it, even though there are people in Europe who are doing their thing that should not be forgotten as well. But kind of building it up like that was just a really nice little add-on to it. But firmly believe that Finn will win here and Pete will eventually get his time. He needs to get some sort of title back because I think that really fits his character. But Finn Balor and Karrion Kross is coming. Like, that is one of the only things that is sure of in NXT in the next couple months, of course. So definitely looking forward to that matchup when it comes, which means that Finn Balor will not be losing the title here. Firmly picking Finn Balor to retain. And that is going to be it for my NXT Takeover Vengeance Day predictions. Any predictions y'all have, drop them in the comment section. You know, like, share, subscribe, all that. If you're lonely like me and you're going to be watching Vengeance Day by yourself, you know, come on, join me, call me up, you know, chat us, you know, anything like that, because I don't want to be lonely. Yeah, I don't want to be lonely. But yeah, definitely like, share, subscribe, tell your mama and everything like that. Enjoy Vengeance Day. Enjoy Valentine's Day as well, you lovebirds out there. But I'll be back soon and I'll catch you on the flip side.